good afternoon, good evening, good morning, depending on where you are in the world. And excuse me as I change the game capture because I know what I'm doing. There we go. I am LeftToeDjinn. Welcome everybody to Lords and Villeins. Now, you might be looking at this and thinking, wait a minute, it's Monday. Where's Disco Elysium? Well, I have been a bit under the weather lately, and I cannot focus on Disco right now. The game sounds like it would be a lot of fun to play, but I just tried loading up an old save file and just playing through slightly. I couldn't keep myself focused at all. So we're going to play an economy builder instead. It'll be fun. Anyway, Lords and Villeins. Not feature complete. Early access, all that fun stuff. You can check a look at the game page if you do buy a game in the chat. But we do have, let's see, there it is, new game. Lords and Villeins is kind of a medieval economy builder where you are literally founding a town. You have been tasked by the king, the lord, the whoever, to build a new town. And you have to manage the town, manage the families that arrive. You'll see as we play. It's actually a lot of fun. I did play through the tutorial a little bit ago. Granted, it was about a week ago, but still, it's fine. We'll get through it. But let's do a new game here. And fields, hills, mountains, forests. Let's do a forest. Why not? Now then, what should our name be? I'm open to suggestions. A woman on the internet, Divine, how are you guys today? Do any of us really know what we're doing? No. I've given up on knowing what the hell I'm doing anymore. It's fine. Also, do we want to be a lord or a lady? That's always a problem. Let's see. Have you face forward. We can also just randomize a few things here. Ooh, that's a nice little cloak. I like the cloak. I'm playing a lot of Diablo 2. I'm a bit under the weather. It's cold as hell. It's finally getting cold here as well. I'm kind of enjoying it. Lady Luna. Lady Luna it shall be. Lady Luna. Sorry, but she is now part of my family. There we go. Lady Luna of Djinn. That's who it shall be. Let's see. Luna has to be a female body because Luna... Oh, Yuna! I'm sorry. You can tell I can see straight right now, right? I have been suffering a major migraine for about the last 5 days. It has not been great, so forgive me if I make reading mistakes and things today. Let's make her young, although I believe Yuna the cat is slightly old. Middle age? Yuna's middle age, isn't she? Anyway, Lady Yuna of Djinn, there we go. And I think that's probably fine. It's a bit plain, but let's get fancier clothes. Now that's nice. Some pink clothes, a nice furred vest, or cloak with a hood. I like it. Okay, we're going for it. We can be interested in men or women. Don't call Yuna old. She's 11. She's middle-aged. I guess it's global migraine season. You too, Divine. Honestly, a whole lot of my friends in the last week have just been suffering massive migraines, and we're all a little worried as to why that could be. Let's see, we can be interested in men or women. I like that. We can have a partner. And we're going to make this slightly easier on us. Sliverdad, thank you very much for the resub. 9 months. Fantastic. Hope you're doing well tonight. We're going to make this slightly easier on ourselves. We're going to start with one child. It's fine. We're going to be married. We're going to have one child. You're going to see how that's kind of easy mode in a moment. But that's going to be us. Lady Yuna of Djinn. Confirm. Loading. Okay, Lords and Villeins, Lady Yuna of Djinn, I have bestowed upon you the right to rule over this land. I expect you to take great care of exploiting this land and the richness it has to offer. Should you not succeed, I shall find someone else to take your place, and your head as well. Not everyone gets the same opportunity as you, so keep that in mind. By confirming, you shall certify your oath of fealty. Best of luck on your journey. Now, that was from the king. The king has given us this chunk of land, which is beautiful. I quite like it. Looks like we've got, is that clay, sand, something like that over there. We've got a little bit of mountain over here. We've got plenty of forests, which means we're going to get some woodcutters in fairly quickly. And we've got some land for farming. Now that could be interesting later because it could mean that we can just spend all of our time trying to make all of this stuff into farmland. But for now, let's see what we can start with. So, what families do we currently have? Families. There we go, villagers. So, we have the Douglas family over here, who are farmers, indicated by this thing over here. They have a farming of 3 out of 10. And then we have some foresters who are not very good at foresting. So that's good. And there's only 2 of them. But that is fine, too. Now, the way this game works is you give land to your villeins, which are the families here. They're kind of... I looked up the term. It's kind of a step up from serf, where they don't own the land, but they're also not enslaved to the land, if that makes a kind of sense. Anyway, it's a medieval term. Honestly, it's fine. But how to start? Well, we have farmers, so let's get a farmland set up. And right down here should be fine. Just a massive farm. About yay big. There we go. And we are also going to need... There we go. A royal forest. And we can just... All of that. All of that shall be the royal forest. Matter of fact, a little bit more right up here. And we also need to grant these things to the different families. So, assign family right up here. And it auto-select Douglas, that's fine. We shall cultivate the land by... Yes, you shall give me resources on the land that you create. So, you shall give me 15% of all resources produced. There we go. You have a forest, and you have a forest, exactly. So this family on this farm will give me 15% of their resources in order to maintain the land. If they can't do it, we take the land from them. It's fine. And that's fine. We could also charge them gold, but that's a little bit steep. And we can also just give them the land outright, which is Frankel Moyne, or something along those lines. It definitely does not sound like an English term, although it could be. But that's fine. We shall grant them this land, and then they shall do things there. Now, everything's still paused. That's fine. Assign this to the Warsi. They shall also give us 15%. Beautiful. Now, that's just where they work. They also need places to live. So, there we go. Household. We've got these farmers here. Let's get them a nice sized house. There we go. And you guys are going to need a house as well. Let's say about yay big. And again, have to assign those to the right people. So there's the Warsi. They will give us gold for this house. And that's fine. And you guys, the Douglas family, excellent. A pittance every, what is that, every 3 months? Every season, yeah. There we go. So, 2 families, 2 lands. We need to get our own land zoned out, which... I don't know, let's have some forest over here. Get a nice large manor house. Yay big. There we go. And that is ours. Now, going to unpause. and start building walls and things. Yes. Okay. So currently, these guys are only going to be able to do what we tell them to. So in order to get them to farm things, need to tell them to put down farming soil. Probably just here is fine. They'll actually go around and dig that up in a moment. And in order to build walls and things, since they don't have any materials to start with, I can either sell them various goods, or I can give them various goods in order to get them off the ground. So we are going to start with a storefront, which will be right there. Right there. Perfect. We'll get that built up in just a moment. And I think I want everybody to start with wooden walls, because we have so much forest here, that'll be fine. So there's a wooden wall for you, and you can get a door, say there. You guys, let's put your door kind of there-ish. And there we go, wooden wall. Hopefully that's a door still. And for ourselves, we also need wooden doors and walls and things. But just in case the peasants get uppity, let's have a heavy wooden door right there just so they can't break in. I'm sure it'll be fine. All of that will take time to do. Now then, you guys... Let's see, adjust priorities. You guys, for every piece of wood you produce, will produce 6 planks, which is fine. I need to give you guys... What am I looking for? Sawhorse, that's what I need. So there we go. You guys need sawhorses in order to do your work, so there's that. You will also need some ground storage in order to store all of your materials. So there's that. Everything else is probably fine for the moment. There we go. So you can see they're getting around with cutting down pieces of wood in order to build the items that I just told them to build. They'll be able to build this without me granting them anything. But since we now have our storefront up, I can grant the other family... Not you. Families. Yes, the Douglas family. I need... There we go. I need to grant the Douglas family an amount of material. Now, let's say... I don't know, 50 planks and maybe 80 wood to start with. That should be enough to have them going for now. You can see we don't start with much in the way of gold. And hopefully that'll be able to get them going on their house and their farming stuff. What are you guys currently planting, by the way? Right, you are planting grain, rice grain. Ah, there we go. You're planting wheat, barley. Plant some carrots. And some parsnips. There we go. They might till some of this under. It's fine. What else do we have going on? Also, where is my family? And why aren't they doing things? Ah, you guys are hanging out here. That's fine. Right. We will need to add some things to our house because we're important. Like a noble double bed. Beautiful. And then we will need a bed for our kid, which can be there. We need to have a well on our land because we're important like that. Matter of fact, let's extend our land slightly into this area. There we go. Now we can build a well there. And we can have some free ground storage for our big items. Ground storage is where you store wood, lumber, firewood, things like that. anything that's really just too large to store inside. Let's see. We also need a cauldron for cooking. Good. We need a cooking table for preparing things to cook, which can go, I don't know, there-ish. And we need shelves for storing food. And a wooden block for chopping wood. I can go outside. And that should be enough for the moment. We'll deal with other things as they come. That's just for us. Every single house here also is going to need more of that. We'll deal with that as we go. We also need to make a public area right here because we need a public well. That's all I want. I want the public to be able to fetch their own water. But they can't have a private well. Only we can have a private well. There we go. Now then, as you guys are going, thank you, game, for all of that info. Let's see, my head's not floating in the way of anything, is it? No, not too bad. There we go. I just felt like playing something that wasn't too in-depth, so we'll play some more of Disco Elysium on Friday for sure, but for now, I feel like playing something I can just kind of zone on and chill. It's nice. Right. You guys... there we go. You guys can also get me farm animals. Now, if I make you store some pigs... We don't have enough to feed them right now, so that's fine. You guys can just wander around. Can also make the farmers get a what am I thinking of? You can tell I can't think straight tonight. Herding, that's what I'm thinking of. You guys can also do herding. Cows and such. Also, you guys need beds. You have 5 people here. Right. Have a bed there. And you can also have a bed there. And there and there. That should be enough for you. You guys, you only have the 2 people right now, so there's a bed for you. That should be fine. What else do you need? You need everything right now. Villagers are starving. Right, I should probably do something about that. Okay. So, why don't we... Do we have no food right now? Interesting. What an odd way to start. Do you guys have any food that you have gathered? It's possible you have. Right. Let's check out the Darcy family. You guys have... Oh, I haven't granted anybody any meals. That's the problem. Right. Here. Have 100 meals for you. And 100 meals for you. There we go. That'll keep people from dying horribly. I'm a good lord. Right. You guys will hopefully go and get yourselves some food shortly. In the meantime, let's go ahead and get you guys some shelves. And you're also going to need a cooking cauldron and a cooking table. There we go. Perfect. Progress is being made. Crisis averted. It's fine. You'll also need a wooden chopping block, which I can probably just put outside and then extend your zone out that way. That's fine. And you can also have some ground storage except not you. How do I cancel a zone? You. Cancel. There we go. Sorted. Are people not eating? Are you guys not eating? Hopefully they figure out that they can eat at some point. Otherwise, everything is going to be bad. But no, it looks like they did figure out they can go and eat. Okay, that's fine. In the meantime, you guys can also have a cauldron and a cooking table. There we go. And you guys also need a wooden block. Let's put that out back. Extend the zone slightly. And have yourself some ground storage to store all of your bits and pieces. There we go. Okay. Now, the way this works... Hey, Samo, how you doing? Enjoy the lurk. The way this works is your Villeins, or your villagers, will actually go and buy from each other. I haven't set up their stores yet, so that's going to be an issue. But as soon as I do that, like so, and like so, they will actually go and sell to one another. They'll set up their own things that they have extras of, and they will actually go and buy from each other. And thus you get a kind of a basic economy going back and forth. Like, these guys need wood. These guys need food. These guys have food. These guys have wood. They'll buy back and forth. It works out, and I'm pleased. Everybody needs hay right now, because I didn't give anybody any straw. So, you guys have 100 straw. And you guys also have 100 straw. There we go. I think everybody needs stone as well. There we go. Little medieval economy. Exactly. That's exactly it. So now that I gave them their straw, they're going to go and build their beds so that they stop bitching about sleeping on the ground. Plebs, I swear. And you can see here they have a pile of stone and straw that's not doing anything because they can't store it anywhere. So, you guys require, let's see, let's get you guys a couple of barrels and extend your zones into that. Let's get you some barrels as well so that you have areas to store things. And some random storage for big stuff. There we go. But yeah, the way this works, they have their personal items, which are stored in their housing, and then they have their, I guess, company items that are stored on their working lands. So, like, these guys won't store their non-personal wood in here. They'll store all of their personal stuff here. They'll store all of their stuff they want to sell over here. Don't know why that is, but it is a thing. And it occurs to me that everybody is going to need a chest sooner or later. So you can have a chest, and let's give you guys a chest right there. There we go. And they'll put all of their valuables in that. There you go. They have some gold, so they went ahead and put it in there. You guys are doing the same. There we go. And once we actually have straw, these guys will actually start selling it to each other for bedding and animal supplies, things like that as well. There we go. Basic economy starting. Everything's fine. We still haven't made our house because we're bad at this. Here we go. So this is how you get more people into your village. Every now and again, the game will just randomly roll, and you get a family that wants to show up in your village. Now, this is the family of Lacey. They are bow makers, which is something that is a very, very late tech. So while we could use the extra hands, all they would do right now for us is sit around and eat our food, because they have literally no way to support themselves. We don't need bows right now. So we do have to decline this family, which is a bit of a shame. But Eventually, hopefully, we'll get some fishermen. That'd be nice, because we got a nice river going through our area. I wouldn't mind some more foresters, some clay diggers. We could start making bricks. Really anything at this point would be fine, except for late tech. We don't need any lake tech. You guys, let's get you guys a nice floor. Let's see. Put a nice oak floor. You guys can have an oak floor. There you go. And you guys, let's get you guys a birchwood floor. Basically, I'm commanding these guys to go and buy a pile of wood in order to do their floors, because I'm evil like that. As for us, treat yourself, exactly. As for us, let's make ourselves a nice spruce floor. There we go. Nice and pretty. And that will actually force my family to go around and cut down all these trees as well, so that's handy. Mahogany. Ooh, no mahogany. That's a shame. We have oak, we have birch, maple, poplar, and spruce. Yeah, no, mahogany would be nice. But we do have ourselves our silk beds. Granted, they're outside, and we don't have a roof, but we do have silk beds. There we go. Now, the family Picard. Any Star Trek fans in the audience? They are miners. Okay, that's nice. Family size of 4. They are married. I think we can accept that. This guy's a better miner than she is, but that's fine. You guys showed up into town unconscious. That's handy. You guys are going to need a place to live and work. Make it so, exactly. There we go. You guys will be able to mine out this. And you guys will be able to do it really quickly, too. So, first things first, let's actually drop the speed down. And what am I looking for? Masonry? No. Mining field. That's what I'm looking for. So, just gonna increase this place. That's fine. And that's fine. There we go. And we'll increase the mining field over to here to give them a little shop area. There we go. And for their house, let's put them right here on the corner. And kind of extend them out this way. As they tunnel some of this stuff up, we'll be able to do more with that as well. But, where to start? Can't do anything back here for the moment. Right. Let's get you guys some wooden walls. So there's that. And yeah, it's close enough. It's fine. You guys can actually have your chest back here. That'll work. And you can have your straw bed there. There we go. Words. And door can go there. We need a hay bed there and probably there. Don't know where we're going to put your kitchen just yet. We might have to extend the house a little bit. That's fine. And you guys shall be granted to the family Picard. There we go. And you shall also be granted to Picard. Beautiful. And you shall give me 15% of everything that you make. Excellent. So now we have a mining family. We do need to give them some goods. So start out with 100 straw. And probably 100 normal meals. Probably 100 planks. Save 40 wood. Everything else they can sort themselves out. And there we go. The family has arrived. Now, where are you guys going to cook? So you got a bed here, you got a bed there. I guess you can cook there? Yeah, that makes no sense at all, but that's fine. Uh, cooking table over there, fireplace over there, everything's good. Let's extend your house over to here and give you guys a chopping block and your ground storage and probably a barrel. That's fine. The general miners need some barrels as well. Also some ground storage, because everybody needs ground storage. And of course, you guys will need a storefront. So as soon as you can, go ahead and build that up. How are we doing? Got a bunch of straw. You guys are getting your floors down. You guys are still struggling slightly, but it looks like you're fine as far as money goes. You guys too, so they are trading to one another. We've got our harvest coming in. Ah, I forgot something that I need to do here. You guys need a flailing spot. There we go. And you guys will flail all of the grains that you get in order to... What am I thinking of? In order to get the grain off of it. I can't remember the actual term for it, but it's where you just literally toss the grain in the air, beat it on things in order to get the grain out of the husk. Can't remember the term. Anyway, they're going to be doing that eventually. And then... Let's see, you guys are doing things. You guys are doing things. Our storage is fine. We're putting floor down before walls. I mean, yeah, okay, that's fine. I guess we don't own any wooden rods, so being the lord of the area, what we can do is say the family Warsi over here. You guys have 5 wooden rods. Well, I could seize 5 wooden rods because I'm the lord. Now that's going to piss off the family slightly, but if we go over here to the Warsi family, yeah, it pissed them off a little bit. It's fine. They're gonna be happier again. See, look, it's going up already. It's fine. Douglas family is good. Picard family is good. Yeah, we had to steal some pieces of wood from them. It's fine. It's fine. Let's see. Let's go ahead and speed things up slightly. Now, as you guys are mining, I believe we have some iron, we have some coal, and then we have plenty of stone ore sitting around. And it looks like a lot of it's limestone. And then basic stone. Okay. So we've got all sorts of bits and pieces over here. And that means I can probably do stone walls eventually. Also, there's just a random cow in here. Thank you, cow. But yeah, the way the game works is interesting because depending on the families that show up, it's depends on what you can actually do. Like right now, we don't have a fisherman. So we are heavily relying on these guys to farm. Because they are currently our only source of food other than the occasional mushroom and blueberry out of the forest. Now, that being said, I should probably make another farming plot. Oh, speaking of, we have fishermen's. The Ravenauts. Only 2 of them, Nicholas and Simone, both fishermen. Excellent. You guys can come hang out. Let's drop the speed down slightly. And where do I want to put your fishing hut? Tell you what, you guys can fish all along this bridge and all along this area, and I guess there as well. And you're probably also going to need some parts on land. Did that wrong. There we go. You, get bigger. There we go. And we're going to need to build your house somewhere around here, so... I don't know, here-ish? I think here-ish is fine. There we go. Nice house for you guys. You guys can be assigned to the Ravenauts. Excellent. And this fishing zone also assigned to the Ravenauts. You guys will give me 15% of all things. Beautiful. Made me look around for a rooster in real life, and I live in a city. No, the sound effects are quite good. Yeah. Okay. Now, you guys will make some fishing nets to go around here, and then you'll have some fishing rods just attached to that. That'll be fine. You'll also have some barrels, and you'll have your storefront, I guess, facing that way. That's probably fine. As for your house, let's get you a nice bed in there. We'll get you some wooden walls and a door. Oh, I can't build on sand. Wait, why not? Hold on a sec. Nope, seems to work. Never mind. Don't ask me. Things are happening. Right. Hey, we have people buying things. Nice. They're buying wood, selling wood to these guys. Excellent. The foresters are probably making an absolute killing. Not as much as the guys down here. Interesting. And, right, I need to grant some stuff to our new rivals. So, let's get 100 meals to them. Let's get, I don't know, 75 straw. We're going to give them maybe 35 yarn to make their nets. You guys are going to need wood, so have wood. You're going to need planks, so have planks. That's probably fine. Aha! Our woodworkers are actually starting to get their house all the way up, so that's nice. How many people do you have? Just the two of you? Just the two of you. We do have our town well. I should probably just go ahead and make another farming area. Yeah, let's do that. Let's go ahead and extend this zone down to here. And we'll get some more farming soil. I guess that much. And you guys will plant extra things. That'll be fine. In the meantime, let's get you guys some more barrels. There we go. And yeah, you can see here, these guys have 72 carrots and 112 parsnips in their personal storage, which means that their normal stuff is fine. And yeah, they've got loads of carrots stored up. So anybody who's looking for food in order to cook more meals, once they run out of the meals I already gave them, will go over here, buy some carrots, and come back. Did I assign you? I did. Excellent. Yes. Okay. And yeah, looks like the miners are mining. That's fine. And hopefully, yep, there we go. We've got our first net down. So they'll eventually go by and start catching fish for everybody. That'll be wonderful. All right, did I grant you guys any hay? I may have. I'm going to say I did. Right, let's pick up the speed. Oh. Oh, good. More foresters. Okay, so the family... Gucci? Possibly? Not sure. Anyway, family size of 3. We got some extra foresters. That's fine. We'll go ahead and take you guys. And you guys can go ahead and have... See, you guys have that forest. Probably this forest here. There we go. Go ahead and just patch that in. Perfect. And that should be enough for you guys, I think. You're going to need a little bit extra land just for selling and for making things. Let's go ahead and get you guys a few sawhorses and all the ground storage in the world. And don't need a knackery. Do need a storefront. Storefront over there. Excellent. Assign that to the Kuji family. And 15%. Excellent. And you guys are probably going to want a house because of course you are, you fussy plebs. There we go. Assign that to you as well. Beautiful. Okay. Now, we do need to give them some food, so start you off with 100 bits of food and, I don't know, 40 straw because I'm running low on straw, and maybe 20 planks. You're on your own for wood. I'm sure this is fine. Okay. Now, how come you guys aren't cutting down more bits of forest? It's possible you guys are actually cutting too many planks. Got plenty of firewood. You do have a boatload of planks. Okay. So you guys go ahead and make fewer planks per piece of wood. There we go. Perfect. And you guys are probably going to be able to do most of this all on your own. Let's extend your area to here. And we'll get you a chopping block out there. And some ground storage. And probably a barrel. Anybody not have a barrel? You don't have a barrel. Have a barrel. Do I have a barrel? I don't have a barrel. Barrel! Okay. You guys don't have anything. Right. Rope makers. Probably don't need rope makers right now. Okay. You guys need a chopping block for your firewood. You are going to need a barrel for various things. You're going to need some ground storage. And you're also going to need your cooking area. So, cooking table and cauldron. Yeah, that's fine. Something's inaccessible? What's inaccessible? Are you sure, game? Apparently 2 things are inaccessible. What are you talking about? Oh! It is actually. Hold on. That tree sprouted up right in front of it. Right. Salvage this tree. Matter of fact, salvage all of these trees. There we go. Somebody get around to that. Yeah, they can't access a storefront if people are blocking it with a tree or a shrub or a stick. So that's fine. What else is inaccessible? Just that? Okay. But yes, people should be able to go and buy fish now, so that's nice. Actually, let's change you guys over to a stone wall. Right, remove these plans. There we go. Now you can have a stone wall instead. It's a fun sound. There we go. Except not there because it'll delete the door. There we go. And hopefully as miners, they should be able to build their own walls that way. Ow! You know, it's not going too badly considering nobody has, you know, roofs yet. Let's see, we need a double bed there. We need probably a single bed. What is this? Bakers. A group of 7 bakers. That's too many bakers, considering we only have 1 farmer. So, unfortunately, I'm gonna have to say no. Right, remove this plan. How do I want your beds to go? I guess that would be fine. And that would be fine. Let's get you guys a wooden wall and a nice door. There we go. Okay. Some shelves, a cauldron, chopping block you already have. What else am I missing? A chest. And a cooking table. There we go. That should be fine. And hopefully that'll actually get them to go and buy other bits of wood from other people or make their own. Either way. Also, I don't know why I haven't built myself some wooden walls yet. I guess it's literally just the wooden rods. I don't have any. So, if I were to seize from the Warsi family... Do you guys have a bunch of wooden rods? You only have 6. And honestly, you guys don't have much in the way of rods or wood. So probably not a good idea to seize anything from you at the moment. But we'll get there. Right. Are you guys... You're getting iron. And coal, which you don't have anywhere to store. Okay. Let's get some more ground storage out then. There we go. Do you guys have any stone yet? Limestone and stone. You do. Hopefully eventually they'll go around and actually build their walls. Otherwise they're going to fall behind. They have plenty of money though, so that's nice. Fishermen are doing fine. You guys are butchers. Ooh. Only 2. I will take the butchers. Which reminds me, I need to get you guys to actually get some animals down. But, first things first, let's extend this farm area out to, I don't know, there. Did that wrong. Right. Hold on. You. That's what I wanted. There we go. And you are going to need, if I remember right, you're going to need a wooden fence. which means about yay big should be fine. Hi, Kronos. Put a fence gate there, and down there, why not? And you guys are also going to need a feeder. I know, there, and there. Is that fine? That should be fine. And I will adjust your priorities for animals. You guys will try to bring in some cattle. Say 6 cattle. Yes. And some chickens. 6 chickens. Yes. Which means we also need chicken beds. What's the matter, Kronos? Come here. And it also means that we are going to need... No, I guess I can take a feeder and make that a chicken feeder. That's fine. Come here, Kronos. It's okay. Come on up. Okay, forestry is going well on both forests. That's good. Fishing is still being fishy. Let's get you guys some birch flooring so that you guys will cut down the trees in the middle. And let's get you guys some maple floors. That looks very industrial. Although I guess you guys could probably use stone, but I don't think you guys can make stone tile. So that's fine. We need stone cutters in order to make stone tile. Right. We also have the butchers that we need to put somewhere. Now, if the farmland is going to be here, the butchers can probably be there. So let's put a butchery, I don't know, here-ish? That should be fine. We'll get a butcher's table down, and several meat hooks, and I don't know why we would have a feeder here, but I guess we can. Let's get a knackery down so that they can store bodies, and a storefront in order to sell their goods. Yes? No? Yes. Right. You guys, the Ballards, excellent. You guys shall give me 15% of all the things you make. Beautiful. And eventually I'll even give you a house. Let's get some more meat hooks as well. There we go. And we'll put the storefront right there. Okay. And there's only 2 people, but they might expand. Let's make them about that size. There we go, the Ballards. Beautiful. And just normal wooden wall should be fine. Wooden door, let's put that there. Let's get you guys a bed. And some cooking stuff. I will say it's kind of annoying to do every single piece of every single house this way, because it seems like, you know, you should be able to do, well, I want a house, and just have a basic cutout of a house, and do it that way. Save a lot of time. But that's okay. Right, you guys will have that. And matter of fact, let's give you another door. Not there, actually. Hold on, wooden door. Cancel you. Right there is fine. Replace that with a wooden door. There we go. Yes, stuff and things. Now, what are you guys going to do? You're going to make meat and sausages out of anything you can find. I mean, works for me. I wonder if Knick-Knack Paddywhack is in reference to a knackery. I think so, if I remember right. Actually, I think Knick-Knack in general is in reference to a knackery. I had no idea it was a corpse storage, but I'm not overly surprised, considering that most of history is pretty grim like that. Okay. You guys have a pile of straw, and you don't really have a roof. And you're going to need one eventually. Right. Let's open the warehouse, and let's start selling commodities. So, if people need stone, say, let's put 100 stone for sale. And we'll use market price, which is currently 2 silver, 81 copper. That's fine. And we'll hold on to everything else for now. We'll be able to get some money in that way. I think the storefront's facing the wrong way. That's alright. Divine, how are you today, by the way? Sorry, don't think I asked earlier. Let's see. Fishermen are still fishing. You guys have fish. Nice. Doing good? Excellent. And yeah, you can see here they're actually starting to tear away parts of the mountains. That's nice. We've got iron ore and coal and limestone. Interesting. Doing lots of work procrastination, and Melbourne is finally going to leave lockdown, which is good. Nice. Yeah, also weird. Yeah. The whole coming out of a situation like that gets very, very strange very, very quickly. Honestly, I still don't feel like being around people, so I mean that's that's probably a good thing. But yeah, it gets very, very weird. But hopefully everything goes well. I mean, I know cases here as soon as we came out of quarantine was a mess, so hopefully things there are a lot better. Officially the longest lockdown city in the world. Wow. It's a hell of a title. Last one's been 77 days. Good God. Yeah, and you guys actually had a good, strict lockdown. I mean, I don't know if good is the right term for it, but you guys actually had a strict lockdown where you actually had people, being forced to stay home if they don't required to go out to work, which is probably the best way to do it, honestly. But yeah, I know it upset a lot of folks as well. Like, if you're going to have a lockdown, that's probably how you have to have a lockdown, but yeah, I could see how that upset a bunch of folks. Oh, do we have animals? We have a feeding animals. Are you my chicken? You might be my chicken. Well, okay, let's have a chicken feed. There we go. We have a chicken. Yes. What are you guys? You are rope makers. I don't think I need rope makers still, so we'll leave you for now. But we do have a chicken. Hold on. Yes, chicken. Good. Matter of fact, let's salvage that tree, get that out of the way. Perfect. And you guys are building another feeder. We shall use you for cows. We shall have cows and chickens. Yes. Excellent. I'm happy. The black cockerel. Although it's a hen, so the black hen. Incidentally, I think they probably recently redid this so that you can actually rename people. So, Juliana Douglas. Hold on a sec. If I go to the Douglas family, I go to you, I can rename people. Divine, who do you want to be? Hold on, can I rename the chicken? I want to rename the chicken. Where's the chicken? Chicken. Chicken's gone. The chicken ran away. That's fine. We'll get the chicken back. Unless the butcher's got to it, in which case, them's the breaks. But we'll probably get the chicken back. It's fine. But yeah, who do you want to be? What family do you want to be a part of? If there's a tailor at some point, there will be. There absolutely will be. All right. When we get a tailor, you shall be the tailor. I don't know when that'll be, but that'll be. Speaking of tailors, so you guys use looms, spinning wheels, tailoring workshops. Okay. Produce clothes and consumes wool, yarn, and silk. Now, rope mills. What do? You consume yarn and you produce rope. But I don't know who uses rope, so it's probably okay. Do you guys use rope? No, you use yarn. Who makes yarn? Produces... you produce wool, but no yarn. I'm guessing somebody... Ah, there we go. The tailor produces yarn. Okay. So we need to have sheep here eventually in order to get wool, in order to get yarn. Okay. Let us get 3 shoops. It's a technical term. And we'll get another feeder down right there for the shoops. Exactly. Tax payment day. Oh, it's the best kind of day when you're the lord of the area. Now, let's see. We should see a bunch of people flow into this area and give us a bunch of goods. Come on. There it is. There's a bunch of planks. This guy just gave us a bunch of gold? Bunch of gold. Awful nice of him. And... looks like we got a bunch of stone as well. Hopefully we got some wood rods, because we need those.